Hey guys, welcome back to Taste of Asia at home. I thought I would show you guys what I have going on here. We're doing some prep, or I'm doing some prep for the Festival of Nations. It's something we have here in Panama City. They close off the streets in downtown Panama City, and they have different cultures display their food and their cultural dances. And the Sampaguita Association, which I'm a part of, is going to sell food and have a food booth down there. So I have 120 pounds of sliced pork butts. And what we do is we cut these up into strips, and then we marinate it, and then we put it on skewers, and we barbecue it down there at the festival and sell it. So over here we have I've been cutting all this meat. My meat supplier cuts it in 3/4 inch pieces, and then I trim the fat and the bone, and then I cut it into the strips. And you can see behind the cutting board, these are the items that I'm going to use to marinate this pork in. And the main ingredient is the mamacitas. That's like a Filipino marinade, barbecue marinated. But what we also mix in with it is pineapple juice, and I have some seasoning salt, some minced garlic, and of course we have some Kikkoman soy sauce here. So I'm going to finish cutting up these last couple of pieces. You can see what I'm doing, and then later on I'll show you how I mix up the marinade. So, okay. What I've done here is, and you can use the country style ribs for this also, and just trim it. But I'm going to cut the fat. Let me see if you can. Okay, I'm going to cut the fat off the outside. And this I've been tossing in the sink. It's going to get discarded. Then I just trim around the bones, be carefully. The Boston butt only has the one bone, and when it's intact, it's like one large bone at the top. And normally you would just take that layer of fat off and then take this bone out and then cut the meat. But as a time saver, my meat supplier cuts these up for me in slices. So next, you want to cut it in like half to 3/4 inch wide strips. And there you have it. And I'm going to show you how to marinate this up. And then if you marinate it up at least for 2 or 3 hours, or better yet is marinate the pork overnight and then stick it on the skewers. Got one more piece that I'll cut up real quick. You don't want it too long, because then it's hard to manage when you're sticking it on the skewers. So there you have it. And I know I haven't posted many new video clips on my channel, but the next one after this is we're going to do some vegetables. I'm going to show you how to make a nice spinach, an easy dish. It's almost like a kimchi, but it's served in Korean restaurants, and it's not spicy and pungent like the normal kimchi. So stay tuned for that also. Okay, I've started the marinade process. What you can see here is, I'll show you what I put in these pans. This is like a gray bus pan, and it holds about 50 pounds of meat. And then on the other side is one of those white dish pans. That maybe holds 15 to 20 pounds. But what I've done is I've put one whole bottle of the mamacitas in the large bus pan, and a half a bottle in the small one. I've also added 2 of these little containers of pineapple juice to the big pan and 1 to the small pan. I added about a half half a cup, I guess, of seasoning salt to the big pan and maybe a quarter cup to the small pan. Then I'm going to add a generous portion of the garlic because we use a lot of garlic. 3, 4, 5, 6 heaping spoons in the one, 3 in the other. And then I'm going to add 1 cup of the Kikkoman soy sauce. I have a cup and a half in here. I'm going to add a cup into the large pan and save 4 ounces for the other pan. Okay. Now you have to get down and dirty and mix it up. So what I'm preparing this for, and I'm going to take it to the church where we help support us. They have a walk-in cooler, so I'm going to stick it in the walk-in cooler. And tomorrow, I have a group of ladies, volunteers, who are going to stick all this pork and put it in pans, and then we're going to freeze it until the festival. You have to get down the bottom of the pan. Be sure you get it all mixed together. And then as this pork is cooking on the sticks, I'll show you one maybe. The pork and these bamboo skewers, you soak them in water so they don't burn, and then you just carefully, you have to remember where the point is so you don't stick your finger, and then you just get enough to almost fill up the stick, spread it evenly. See that how it turns out? And then our plate consists of fried rice, some pancit, some Filipino noodles, 2 of the lumpia, and 1 of these for $7 at the festival. So I just wanted to show you guys something, and then maybe I will do a little video clip of and show you how the ladies do the prep at the church. But this is very tasty for for your home, for barbecues, for parties, and the pork butts, you can find them sometimes for like $1.25 or $1.40 a pound. So I hope you've enjoyed this prep lesson. Okay, welcome back everybody to Taste of Asia. This is not Taste of Asia at home. This is Taste of Asia on the road. Today we're at St. Dominic's Fellowship Hall, and this is a continuation of that the barbecue pork video. I already did the preparation. I cut it and marinated it. Today we have all our volunteers from our organization, the Sambaquita Association. We're sticking the pork and we're rolling lumpia. So I wanted to show you guys how we do this. And I'm gonna introduce all of our volunteers to you. The first one is...
I'm Marilyn Whitley from San Fernando, La Union.
Next we have...
Carrie Delaney from Cadiz City, Negros Occidental.
Next we have...
Tess Boyd from Samar.
Woohoo! Okay.
Lily
Next.
Crossley from Cagayan de Oro City.
Okay, Lily. Next, Irene.
Irene from Cebu City.
And we have our lumpia master sitting at the head of the table. She's the director of the lumpia. Go ahead.
I'm Edna Johnson from Narvacan, Ilocos.
Woohoo!
Okay, next we have...
I'm Lina Teleson from Asigat, Pangasinan.
And finally, no, not finally, next to last,
I'm Rita Espanola from Baguio City.
I stayed at Rita's house when I visited the Philippines. We visited her house. I didn't stay there. I'm going to stay there later.
Wow.
Next we have, last but not least, is our decorator, our famous decorator for our group.
I'm Linda Reddick from Southern Lady.
Okay, so those are all of our volunteers, and this is what we've been doing. We have 400 barbecue pork sticks that we're going to sell at the Festival of Nations. And on the other end, I will show you...
Ate Rosina's not here.
What?
Oh, si Ate Rosina, you didn't get her name.
Okay, I will.
What's wrong? You're late. I'm late.
This is Edna Johnson, and she will show how to roll the lumpia. On my channel already, I have the spring rolls, and so this is just a different type of, this is a Filipino spring roll.
Where's the plate?
And it's made in various different ways. Some people use raw pork in it, but Edna's version uses ground beef and turkey, so that and it's already cooked, so we don't have to worry about thawing it out too much. Okay, now she will show you one from beginning to end.
What?
You take the wrapper,
Take the wrapper, you put one, well, we'll just say maybe a spoonful. And then you spread it out, like so. And then you roll it up like that.
and what is the mixture that you're sealing it with, Edna?
Oh, we have carrots and celery and onions.
That's the ingredients, but what are you using to seal it? Like
Just flour.
just flour and water
Uh-huh.
mixed together.
Yes, just water and flour.
So there you have it. That's how a professional rolls lumpia. But we also have a lot of other ladies that know that are very good at it too. And we missed one of our volunteers. This is
Say your name, Marcus.
hold on.
I'm
There she is. Go ahead.
Rosina from Jonas,
From where in the Philippines?
from Makitabao Oriental.
Okay, so that's it. This is our volunteer prep crew. And so I hope you've enjoyed this. This is a little bit different than the videos I usually do, but I just wanted to show you how to produce food on a massive scale for a festival, downtown festival. So thanks for watching, and look forward to the upcoming videos on, it's going to be a spinach kimchi. So thanks for watching.